what's going on, everybody? Welcome to October. It's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. Good thing is here in the States, it's the end of the, or here in North Carolina especially, the end of the scorching weather and incredible humidity. It's a good thing. It's a real good thing. But at the same time, here comes the cold weather, guys, and you know what that means. It's going to kind of limit everybody's time and ability to get outside and run your scale rig, your crawler rigs, or whatever on the trails and whatnot. And, I found an option. Of course, these things, I'm always a day late and $1 short when it comes to these things, but you know me. Let me show you what I did. I went down to the hobby shop the other day, and my buddy got these things in there. Otto, I appreciate it. Picked up something that's going to provide a lot of fun for the winter, spring, the fall and winter, and just a really neat piece for what it ran me. So let me show you what I got. Before I show you this thing, I just want to go in and say that this has got to be one of the coolest rigs I've ever purchased. Again, the price point, couldn't beat it for everything. It had everything in the box. We're talking the rig, the radio, right down to the transmitter batteries, a battery pack for the rig also, and a plethora of extra parts. A lot of guys say, well, if you get extra parts, it's a problem. It's just simple stuff that you would need if you actually took this thing out on a trail, and the minuscule things that would happen. I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you all this stuff, or you can research these things. They've been out for quite a while. You guys know me. I don't run out and get them the first time they come out. I want to see the reviews and how they are performing before I run out, put the money in, and wind up buying a lemon or a polished turd. So let me show you this thing. This is not the smallest by any means, but this is a great piece for indoor crawling. And bam. This little bugger right here is a 1/18 scale, fully 4-linked crawl platform. I mean, this is nothing short of a 1/18 scale, damn near axial rig. Lexan body. I don't know where to start with this thing. It is made by a company called Panda Hobby, of all things, and you can find them just about anywhere. I found this one. My buddy got a shipment of them in there. Thanks again, Mr. Otto. A shipment of them down there at his place, and I basically fell in love with the truck. When I saw his, I went home. I came home that night, slept on it. I was like, man, I should have bought that thing when I was down there. Called the next morning, told him to hold it. Went down and picked it up. I'm going to take the body off this thing. Let's get a better look at it. I'll show you what it's got to offer, because for the under 130 that I gave for this thing, you can't beat it. And it's going to be a total game changer as far as indoor crawling goes. With the body off, you see that we have a full metal chassis, kind of reminiscent of the SCX10. Center skid, center mounted transmission. It does have that aluminum piece there is a spacer for the shaft on the motor. It does have a 60 turn motor from the factory. The shocks on this thing are oil filled from the factory. There's no need to put an option part on this thing. They do have spacers on each one from when you pull it out of the box. I found that pulling those 4 spacers off of it makes it a game changer. It doesn't have a lot of flex when you first run it. You pull those spacers, and this thing is incredible. If it'll show it, there are several places to mount the shocks. You have several different options as far as shock placement on the top side, not on the bottom side. The body posts are absolutely adjustable. So if you've got another body that you want to run, you can absolutely do that. Comes with a 700 milliamp hour LiPo battery. The ESC there is supposed to be waterproof. Again, I'm not gonna make any comments on that because I haven't run mine in any water. And just a micro servo for the front end. it is a wild little rig, man. And for the money, you just cannot beat it. And by simply removing 4 spacers from each shock, the flex on this thing becomes just insane. I mean, this thing would give some of my comp crawlers from the past a run for its money as far as flex goes. Steering on this rig is absolutely proportional, as you can see. None of that slap side to side full lock. And there is an adjustment on the radio for the dual rate, so you can set your steering how you want it. Another cool thing about it that I like is that the headlights, which are functional, are on the 3rd channel. So you can choose to run it with them off, or with a simple flip of the switch, bam. Tail lights on the truck, on when it's they're on whenever the rig is stopped. Give it a little bit of throttle, they go off. As far as the radio goes, it's kind of a, you know, no frills, single use radio. Now there is supposed to be a cover up on the top to hide everything, but I kind of lost mine. I think it's in the truck outside. I'll put it back on eventually. But pretty bare bones, as you can see. There is a 3-speed option with this thing right here, low, medium, and high. Servo reversing, obviously, over here on this side and over here. Once it on the 3rd channel is where the lights are, so that's the option to, you know, to turn the lights on and off. Pretty straightforward. It's, you know, you don't get a lot of options on the radio, but hell, for what it is, you really can't beat it, man. And I'm looking forward to a lot of fun this winter with this. So there it is. Pretty straightforward. You can't get much simpler than that. And to pull everything out of the box for 130 bucks with about a half a charge on the battery, mind you, you really can't beat it. I can see a lot of things happening this winter as far as these little trucks go. We get overly competitive up there at the hobby shop between myself, my buddy Otto, who actually runs the shop or owns the shop, and a couple other of the older guys up there. It's going to be a lot of fun this winter. He's actually building a small, I don't want to say scale, but a small crawler course for the shop up there with a footprint of, I think, of about 5 feet wide by 12 feet long. And I've seen pictures of it while he's building it, and it's going to be something. It's going to be really, really fun to have a group of guys up there on any given night in the middle of winter, in the middle of the cold weather, inside doing something like this we all enjoy doing out in the spring and fall. So this is going to be something to really break the monotony of wintertime. I can see that right now. But easy to find. I'm going to drop a link down in the bottom here to my buddy's shop. It's called RC Hobby here in Fuquay Arena. If you have trouble locating one, shoot them a message, give them a call. I guarantee you they can find you one and help you with any kind of service if you're in the area that you might need on this rig or any other rig that you may have. Hey, look it. Hope you enjoy it. I promise you I'm going to get a lot of video running this little thing in the future. I'm not able to today, but there's definitely going to be some video coming about this little bitty thing and a group of other ones also. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider. It's a subscription thing there, wherever it's over there, wherever it is. Hit the notification bell at any time I put something up like this here. You'll be the first to know. Hope you're all healthy. Hope you're all happy. Take good care of yourselves. Check on your neighbors, and God bless the United States of America. We'll see you on the next video. You guys take care.